Hello and welcome to Tea Party Media Digital Town Hall Easter Bunny edition. And I will start out with saying cheers. I was so-called just in time, a bit too late. We'll see. Sharing sluta dela, stop sharing. Okay, see here with the technical things. See if you hear me. I will also check it here on the phone. When I, excuse me, invite the reminder some in America if they are up, because it's on Easter or Eastern time. In Boston, for example, it's 9 a.m. now. So I will see here. It will say Tea Party Media. Where it is? Where do I see the? Okay, it's there. It's saying live. So to the event. Where it's so enter as a host, but I'm already enter here. So, but it should. I wonder if it's will be double if I am doing it now. I will send an email here, and then I will continue about this topic. So I'm writing to one in California. So now it's sent. So this is what I will try to test over time here, and having it every Saturday. So Saturday siesta around this time, 3 p.m. Central European time. But I've learned that siesta is taking place that sleeping but also doing other relaxed activities. Maybe I will have it later also if I have demand and requests and inquiries about that for my friends and contacts and so on regarding new media in America. Like in California, it's 6 a.m. now there, so it could be early start in the week on the weekend to be online this time. So, but it's pretty neat to have it at this time, like a laid back thing, talking about stuff, but especially about the good life. So Tea Party Media. Tea, of course, is tea, so I will talk about that here in a bit. Here's my mug that I got as present gift from Lidl. It's like changing color with this one when it's getting hot, warm. Cheers. And we will talk about some of the fantasy animals and creatures today now during Easter. And what more have I written? I will tell about my tradition of watching the movie Chocolat during Easter. How do you celebrate the pagan holiday? And also, how do you eat the chocolate Easter bunny? So we could start with that. How do you eat a chocolate Easter bunny? And that coming to the movie. I don't have any chocolate bunny with me, but I have this So this is product placement for this time. Lindor double chocolate. So it's like a chocolate thing there. So irresistible double chocolate smooth. So whenever you take Lindor moment, it just seems to make like feel so much more sublime when you unwrap Lindor and break it. It's still like a chocolate shell, irresistible, smooth filling starts to melt, gently carrying you away in a moment of bliss. And it's created by Lindt Master Chocolatiers and passion and love for chocolate since 1845. And there we have it, talking about passion and your interest. And during this time, it could be that you don't have to be passionate according to the certain religions and what they try to take over this pagan holiday that is more that's coming from the Easter bunny and the hare, similar to a rabbit, is a hare or har in Swedish. And that was an old tradition, a pagan, if I got it right, pagan tradition. And the hare is symbolized, have a symbol, different things. So there it's entering also the chocolaterie. Cheers again. So when it's coming to the movie that I have as a tradition to watch during Easter, Chocolat by Lasse Hallström. And I think he's created a masterpiece here. It's, you could say it could be because it's Johnny Depp with it here, then and you yet Binoche. It's like could be like a chick flick or romantic movie. It is in a way also, but it's very deep also, fundamental ideas, philosophically speaking, and it is this clash between passion, pursuit of your happiness, your values, good life like Chocolat, and then religion, the church, the mayor, and the power in a small town in France. And going back, I don't want to do any spoiler or spoiler alert, but one critical scene there in the movie has to have to do with this chocolate bunny and what the mayor is doing with that and what's happening after that. That's like the turning point in a way when he in one level on one level he realizes something. So I look forward to your feedback or your response and your comments and your thoughts about this movie. It's my all-time favorite movie, Chocolat. And as we start opening Pinochet and her daughter opening a chocolaterie shop, chocolate shop during Lent. And Lent, if I understand it right, it's preceding Easter. So during Lent, you sacrifice good stuff, things that you're passionate about, your values, and then Easter is coming. So there it's also interesting scenes that you see the mayor here, and also the leader, or figurehead of a church, and the power in the city. What he's doing during Lent, that he has to fast, he has to sacrifice good stuff in life, and everything around that. And then his mother and daughter is coming into the city or a town and opening a chocolaterie during Lent, during this time. And then it's this battle between with passion and the values there, and the chocolate, and the church, the state in this, you could say, and the power of the religion and the mayor on the other side. And then the citizens were seeing this new shop and the new citizens and their reactions and what's going on there. So definitely recommend you to check it out and watch it. So I watch this movie during Easter and eating chocolates. And maybe next year then I have to get chocolate bunnies. But as I said, this Lint is all good to enjoy. And it's another thing that's good of a good life there. That's cacao, and also how you could drink this chocolate beverage with spices. And there I have something that I will drink during the movie, watching the movie. And that's the Aztec, the name there, blend. And it's a tea central in Sweden, the tea online shop, and also physical shop in the northern region of Sweden. And it's chocolate and chili pepper. So and it has then black tea and cacao nibs or shell, and then chili pepper. So both sweet and a bit spicy, and it's nice beverage there. And in the movie, they are making this special hot chocolate with cayenne pepper, I think it is. So I think that's for now. I see with this technology, and it's here on my digital town hall, and it's recording. So I got like a pop-up. If the guests and participants are coming, members of this digital town hall, but also participants outside, you could send a link that you know that you will be recorded. And then also, if you say something during the recording, because it's saved, it's used by powered by whereby, and then I will upload it on places like YouTube, Vimeo, Rumble, and Odyssey, so people could watch it later on. Of course, it's a special thing to be here live, to have a conversation, to share your chocolate moments, as they say on Lint. So, and then upcoming here, I have next week, Saturday, it's about commemorating the birthday of Leonardo da Vinci and World Art Day. And the movie, you could say it's a piece of artwork. And that's giving me fuel for my soul here during this time, because here Easter now I'm doing it in the secular way, this pagan thing you could say, and also enjoying the rebirth and the new year, as we talked before about the Nowruz, the Persian New Year, and the spring is coming, but many are thinking about this sacrifice, this cross that's made up, creating Christ, that I've talked about on the Secular Foxhole podcast, about that symbol, how it was a fish before in the Roman times, and also that they feel guilty and about the sins and whatnot. But then, of course, it's the positive things also to celebrate the good life, to eating good food. Here in Europe and Sweden, it's this special dish with fish, herrings, and you could have this lamb, you could have eggs, like devil's eggs, other things like that. And then, of course, it's a longer holiday break, so it's already starting on the day before here. Joking, it's like the pink Thursday, that's the word in Swedish, skärtorsdagen. And then it's the long Friday in Swedish, but we say in English, Good Friday. And then we stay today on Saturday, and then Sunday, and then also the also to joke the other day, not Christmas, but Easter. It's on Monday, so it's a holiday also. So it's a long weekend holiday. So many people are relaxing, taking a break, and I think that's all good. So, and I will watch the news, what's saying about this season and holiday, and if it's any, public statements of what's going on. You can, of course, always check out what the Vatican is saying during this time of year and others. So, yeah, I think that's for now. So, thanks for watching this in the replay when it's recording, if everything is going according to plan. Cheers again. And then the following week, after next week, I will talk about the National Record Shop Day. So I'll talk about vinyl, old classical record playing, like 78 rounds per minute, and that feeling to go into a record shop and find a new record that you're listening to, and also now how we do it nowadays, especially mainly with streaming, and also how you could support musicians and artists that are creating this music. So that's the following weeks, and now, as I said again, we'll try to do this on a regular basis every Saturday around 3 p.m., like a siesta. Could be a bit later, also depending on feedback and input, and if individuals around the world want to join and it's better for them. The time I sent an email and some messages here on Heartland, and people are traveling, they are busy, they are celebrating in different ways. I thought it was a good day, a good thing to continue this now, and live streaming and doing it again on a regular basis. So I will soon wrap it up here, and I will check here before I close if I got any message, and now and also check how I could hear myself, how it sounds. I will do a test here. Hello. Yeah, now I push the button there and see how it sounds. And let's see here. I've got the yeah. I don't think I got any message there, so I will soon wrap it up. So thanks again for your attention when you watch this replay, and I look forward to your thoughts, your feedback, your input, comments, and topics, ideas, suggestions for topics in the future. I will do as one thing. I will check what happened in the history on that day, on Saturday, or during that weekend, or some other things that pop up. So it will be about new media and partying, as we are doing today. So about new media, social media, podcasting, especially, and then the good life, the business philosophy, and what's going on this digital town hall and how you could use this. I really think this Heartland is doing it now with this live event, as they called before. It was like a stage coming up on stage. It's a great feature because here it's the members of the Heartland, my small community, you could say, that I want to grow over time. But also that it could be somebody external coming with the link, and when you give access, you could also invite via VIPs or like a keynote speaker or something like that. You could have sponsorships. You could have like giveaways, quizzes, some event live that you're doing a cooperation with others. So I really think this is a neat thing, and then you could comment on it during on the event page, and then I continue the conversation in the different rooms that you have set up. So I think it's a neat way of doing it here. So again, I look forward to your feedback, your comments, your input, your thoughts about this, about the setup, how to watch myself behind the microphone. I'm doing this for the sound, so that's what I want, to have a good sound. So of course you want to see the facial expression of my mouth and so on. But it's my show, so I'm doing that. I see also that you could have like pop out pop out here and different spotlights. You could have, I think, like a green screen. I like to show like the podcast index, how to save podcastindex.org, and also artwork, talking about art by John Cox, that did the cartoons and the images for my first book on black tea. He created that one here about tea, and then the banner they had for a site, like a got tea party. It's like play with words. Got is like got milk, but also Gothenburg, a short name for the airport. Got Gothenburg. So with that, I think I will soon wrap it up and continue on drinking some Aztec tea, black tea blend with chili and cacao, and like chocolate, and eating a chocolate. So, and then later on today, watch the movie Chocolat. I'm also preparing for a thing with my co-host Blair for their objectivist club there in Connecticut. So we'll have it on Zoom. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm preparing for that. We will talk about blogging, podcasting 2.0, our podcast, The Secular Foxhole, etc. So again, thanks for watching replay, and talk soon again. So I will see here at the end if it's anything that I could check. Yeah, share screen you could do also. So you could do like a presentation where I will stop recording soon, and then you could do have different emojis. And then you could also send a chat message, and you could have breakout groups. What's that, people? Okay, where I see in the room. So I will check that in the future, how you could do that with breakout rooms. That's probably what they're doing, like on Zoom. That you could have on a topic, and then you could have, if you are more people on the live event, and then you could have a discussion for a bit and then come back. So it's a neat way of doing it. It's very easy to set it up, the event, plan it. Then of course it's again with the marketing, and over time to that it will be like a tradition or a ceremony or a routine or an habit to join in here during Saturday's siesta around 3 p.m. Central European time, or maybe a bit later sometimes, depending on the input, the feedback, and the request about the time and topic and participation. So, with that said, thank you for watching, and talk soon again. Cheers. Now you see that it cooled down, so it's getting dark here. And a close up here on Chocolat. Oops. Cheerio now. Cheerio. See you around, and talk to you soon again.